are back.
We're back.
What's going on?
Ooh, we have a special local guest today. We have Alex Yaeger. Do I say that
girl?
right?
Yeah.
I know, but it's spelled really crazy. I'm gonna put it down there. What are you?
That's German. Jaeger is German. It's Y-A-E though, like not Jägermeister. You know, that's what.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, isn't there a beer like that?
Yeah, like Jaeger bombs, and I think Jägermeister.
Yeah.
That's like a liquor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gross.
Wow.
But yeah.
It is.
Well, so Alex, how old are you? Where are you from? I know I'm saying she's local, but have you always been here, lived here your whole
No,
life?
so I'm from Hamburg. Well, around Hamburg, like the Pottsville area. I don't know if you guys are even familiar with that. Yingling beer is from Pottsville. All I know. It's like 45 minutes away.
Okay.
But then I moved to Bethlehem, like Lehigh Valley, in 2013 when I graduated high school. Then I moved to Jersey.
Ooh, Jersey girl.
No. I mean, I did like it. Don't get me wrong, but people are crazy there.
Yeah.
And also, it's dumb expensive. So anyways, I lived there for 2 years because I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life because I'm a fucking mess. And then I moved back here right when COVID started. I dragged my boyfriend back here. So now I'm here. And yeah, 27, by the way, just turned 27.
27.
Okay, happy birthday.
Yes.
Thanks.
Wait, what are you? What's your
Right.
sign?
Pisces. I knew you were going to ask me that.
Oh, you're a Pisces?
Yeah.
Okay, fire. We like Pisces.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We get along with Pisces. Capricorns.
Capricorn, that's
Yeah.
right.
She's
Duh.
all cap.
Duh.
So what are your Pisces traits
Mm.
that apply to you most, do you think?
I can't like stick to something. So like if I'll like become obsessed with something for like a short period of time. And then once it gets boring, I'm like, fuck this. And I like move on to something else. Like I can't, I'll like love it, right? I'll like be full on, I'll like invest money into this thing that I'm loving, like thousands of dollars, and then be like 2 weeks later, actually, I don't think I like it anymore. That's why my major was switched 700 times.
Jeez.
What did you go to school for?
Originally, sonography, so like ultrasounds.
Oh.
Not like typing in a courtroom.
That's what I
I was
thought.
like, oh, you wanted to type in a courtroom? I'm like, no. So ultrasounds. Changed that to psychology. My dad was like, you can't be a psychologist unless you're opening your own practice. And I'm like, no. So then I took a year off. Then I moved to Jersey and did athletic training, which I loved. I really, really loved that. And like I said, I was obsessed with it 2 months before I was supposed to graduate. I was like, you know what? Let's just change and like drop out.
2 months?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
My parents were furious. They were so mad. I was like, no, I don't really feel it anymore. So I left and then went online to Penn State for health policy administration. And I just graduated.
What exactly is that?
Couldn't tell you. Didn't learn a thing.
Okay, cool. Because to me,
Specifically went online, like, so I didn't have to do anything. During COVID and stuff, like, everything was online. So you just Google that shit. I'm not even kidding you.
right. So
I don't believe in college anymore.
No, me either.
I swear to God.
I literally got my degree for my parents.
Yeah.
Like, if I didn't have to go to college, I would have never done it because you don't need a degree. Like, I
No.
don't think you
Right.
need one.
Are
What do
you
you need
use-
one for?
Are you using Are you using it now? Your degree?
Absolutely not.
Right. I don't think anybody is.
No. I
Absolutely
have
not.
my degree. I don't use it.
Right.
My dad's like, you know, you could just get a job so you can like have the health insurance and stuff like that, like a part-time job. And I was like, no. Like, I don't think a 9 to 5. Whose ideal world are you working a 9 to 5?
I
in?
have no idea. I'm
don't
very
want that.
confused on how people even survive nowadays.
I know.
It's really scary.
Like, even thinking going to a job, working, even part-time, like sitting in a desk or something like that makes me want to actually die.
Yeah.
I would lose my mind.
Yeah.
And like you're trapped in a room with the same people every single day, same exact job. Your life is on repeat every day.
Yeah. Speaking of, we used to work together.
We did.
That's how we met.
Yes.
When was that your like last real job, or like we used to actually serve together back in the day?
Where?
Yeah.
What kind of place?
Taste of shittily, I like to call it.
You call it that?
Yes, I call it Taste of Shittily. They're pieces of shit. It's not even a business anymore, so I'm
was
allowed to
gonna
say
say,
whatever I
I've
want.
I don't
Never
even
heard.
think their other one, like across the road, is still in business.
I don't
right?
think it's karma. I believe karma, and I believe they all went down because
Yeah.
they were pieces of shit.
They were. It was horrible.
It was
Well,
so
the job
horrible.
itself, like,
We had
made
fun.
good money and stuff. Like, we had fun, but like the owners and like our bosses and stuff, just absolute trash.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how it always is at like restaurants and stuff. Like I feel like the staff, like the servers and stuff, they run that place.
For
It's
real.
100% true.
Right.
I was a server for like my whole life. I've always served alongside school. And I loved it because one, you're like interacting with different people. If you find a good serving job where the managers aren't like assholes, it's nice to be there, especially if you're making a lot of money.
Yeah.
Right when I moved back here, I was working at Longhorns over like, you know, by the mall.
Yeah.
And that was so nice. Everyone was laid back. Everyone just wanted to be there to make their money and leave. No drama. When you bring drama into like the service industry, it's horrible.
It's crazy. The restaurant industry, the drama, everything.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes, it's like a fight in the kitchen every other day. I got slapped with a taco one time.
What?
Yeah, it was Taco Tuesday. He slapped me with a taco.
What? I can hurt.
No, somebody in the back kitchen.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Did the taco have food in it, or was it like just?
It was a full taco. I have a video of it somewhere. Yeah.
What? I actually need to see that.
That's good for TikTok. What are you doing?
Oh,
that would be perfect.
My makeup was like orange. My hair was like long and purple. It was a hot mess, and a taco was just like bam.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The glow up is real.
Yeah, we could say that.
I remember when we were working together, you would like make shots. And we would take shots. You're like, Alex.
I did not care. I was like, to get through this shift, I need some shots.
It was horrible.
Yeah. But they didn't even care.
No,
They
didn't.
Yeah, whatever.
They were,
I'm
like,
looking the
oblivious.
other way. Like,
Yeah.
Whatever gets you through your shift, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
do they want to make money or not?
right. And dealing with customer service, yeah, you have to.
That's like right when I first started like working out, and like I was in like a toxic relationship.
You had a
before.
huge ass. You
Saying
still
I
look
don't
great.
have a big ass now.
Yeah, but bitch, like your ass was like Nicki Minaj. Yes, it
Why
was.
the fuck not?
Bitch, yes, it was. Your ass was bigger than mine. We would have like competitions. Everyone would be like, yeah, like Alex's ass is huge.
No, it was
Yes,
not.
it was.
Maybe that was because I wasn't like it was all fat. Like I was fat.
You were
That's why.
chubbier, but not fat. Like you were like me, like thick.
Ew.
I loved your ass. I still love it, but
Nice
that's what
to
made me fall in love with you.
my ass.
Was your ass.
Like, we're going to be friends.
Yeah, literally.
That's so funny.
So now you're popping on TikTok, you're popping on Instagram. Like what happened? Like what happened from like there to then? What made you take social media like so serious and you're thriving?
It was an accident. I'm not even kidding you. It was an accident. So the very first TikTok, I didn't even have TikTok downloaded. First of all, I didn't even know what it was.
Did you download it in quarantine like everybody else?
Yes, exactly. And then there was like this, I don't even think it was meant to be a workout challenge, but that's just kind of what it came off as. And I wanted to do it. Like that was the first video that I was ever going to post. And I had Tyler, my boyfriend, record me. And he was like, let me do it with you. Let me do it with you. And I'm like, no, what the fuck? Like, no. And he's like, come on, and we'll do it together and it'll be so good. I'm like, okay, whatever. So then we did it and we posted it and it just blew up.
Like right away?
Right away.
What were you guys doing? Just normal workouts?
No, it was like the workout to the beat type of thing, but we were doing it together, so we were in sync. And I don't know why everyone was like mind blown by that for some reason. And the video blew up. I remember we were sitting on the living room floor, and when the video got to like 1,000, we were like shocked because it wasn't like really blowing up. TikTok wasn't like that at the time because everyone was just getting back onto it. So then later that night we looked at it and it was like at 100,000. We were like, what the hell is going on? And now I think that TikTok is like at 50 million.
Holy
Wow.
Yeah. So that's just how it started. We started doing that like kind of regularly. Like we would make them up, random ones to different songs. And then now I'm kind of like away from that, not doing that anymore, but that's how it started.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what are you doing now?
I still do social media. So I still like have brand deals and stuff like that. And then I have a fitness app that just launched. It's been like 6 months, I think. So I have that, and we're trying to get into YouTube, but YouTube is like
It's so
a
hard.
different game.
It is. It's like a whole
It
different
really
world.
is. It's so hard, especially, well, you guys probably have editors and stuff like that. I'm trying to find a good one that I like, but I'm so fucking picky with how they edit. I'll send them the stuff, and then I'm like, I'll get it back, and I'm like, no. And I just want to like completely change everything. I don't know. It's just so difficult.
We are the same. We were just talking about this. We can't find good editors, even us. Like nobody does it the way you want it done. And then, but I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
So
But
it's like, What the hell?
It's hard because YouTube, it's like it's all about you. It's a self vlog, like you want, or a self like video, whatever it is. It's like you want specific things, so they'll never be able to 100% be unless you're pre-editing it, which you might as well just edit it then.
Right.
If you're like, I want this, like this time frame to this, you might as well just edit it yourself. Yeah.
I found one on like, I think it was Fiverr or Upwork or something like that. And it's so hard to tell them what you want and for them to like grasp that like creatively. It's really, really difficult. Recently, I just found an editor. You can probably look her up.
Okay.
But she edits like Whitney Simmons videos and like all of those people. And the style of her editing is exactly what I wanted. And she's like taking on clients now. So she did my last YouTube video and it was perfect.
Is she expensive?
I don't know. Like, I don't know rates and stuff like that for YouTube. I mean, she told me our rates were going to be like between $220 and $330 per video. So I think that's
fine.
a little bit pricey, but your content has to be under an hour, which is really hard. Think like if you're vlogging a day or a weekend, getting your total content under an hour of footage, that's kind of hard.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the last one that I sent her, I cut myself because I tried to edit myself and downloaded all this software. So I like cut out the clips that I didn't want and then sent her that. And it was like 15 minutes. And then she just creatively like added everything into it and it was amazing. So
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. I'll have to send her to ITTS Studios or something like that.
Don't use our girl.
Yeah, never mind. She's fully booked. I'm not taking
fully
it.
booked.
What kind of videos are you trying to put on YouTube?
Everything. Like sometimes I will vlog. Sometimes we'll like have an idea for a concept for a YouTube video, which is also kind of hard because you don't really know like what people want to watch, you know?
Yeah.
So you want it to be like funny, you want it to be entertaining, but then you feel like you're like talking too much. I don't know. It's just like really hard, but we're kind of doing everything. I want to buy one of those attachable mics and do walkthrough workouts. I think that will be something that will be really good, especially a lot of people go onto YouTube to watch workouts. I know that for a fact. So, because they're free.
Right.
Everybody loves free shit.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I'm going to do.
I mean, sometimes I watch your TikToks and steal some ideas.
Yeah.
So.
Really?
Yeah.
I post most like actual workouts on Instagram, but I've started to like transition a little bit over to TikTok because I'm not doing the like workout to the beat stuff like that. So
what I did just do, what I got from you the other day, I bought. I bought that greens bullshit.
Oh, you did?
Yes, you're always fucking talking about it. So I'm like, I gotta get these goddamn microgreens in my body because Alex says I need them.
Are you serious?
Because I can't shit right. So you keep saying the gut is where it's at. So.
It is. I'm telling you.
Well, I got it.
I didn't see your notification come through.
I bought it off your link on
Did you get
TikTok
it?
link. It comes tomorrow, I think.
You're gonna hate it. I already know you're gonna hate it.
Why?
Because I just know you, and you're gonna take us. I just not that I like know you like that, but I just know you're not gonna like it.
Because of how it tastes, because of the side effects.
Have you ever tried greens before?
No.
Oh, you're gonna hate it.
Why?
No, not the side effects. The side effects are great if you stick to it. First, well, these ones are berry flavored.
Okay.
They're really not that bad. I've tried 1,010 greens, and these are the best ones that I've ever tried. And I'm not just saying that because I'm like affiliated with them. I was using their products before I was affiliated with them, and they work. So if you can get past, I just chug them.
Okay.
Use ice cold water
Every day, right?
every single day.
Is it like a scoopable thing?
It's a powder. So you put 2 scoops in like water. You can mix it with other things. I've heard people use apple juice, but it's berry flavored, and I just feel like greens and berry and apple juice is just not a combo that I want to drink.
Yeah.
No, so
I think I tried greens before, if I'm thinking of the right thing, and I just put it in with like my protein shakes or like smoothies.
Oh, you could do that. Like you could make a green smoothie with it. You probably wouldn't even taste it that way.
Yeah.
If you mix anything with a banana, you won't taste anything
Yeah.
but the banana. So you could do that.
Well, I'm going to try it because I've been having so many crazy health issues. And my trainer that I used 2 years ago, I'm going to start to use him again. And he said he thinks all my problems are coming from my gut. Like he thinks I have like something called like leaky gut syndrome or something like that.
Yeah.
So maybe this will help me. He really wants me to do the carnivore diet. So he thinks that will take me back to where my body should be. What was that face for?
Tell us your thoughts.
I am like, if the word diet comes out of anybody, I hate the word diet.
Okay.
And I hate like Oh my God. I've like changed so much because I used to like have an eating disorder and like literally starve myself and like think all these crazy things. But now like I've evolved and learned, and now just like I want people to find something sustainable, and a diet is not sustainable because how, like, for example, keto. The most mind-blowing thing to me, why would you want to cut out carb? First of all, carbs are fucking good.
Yeah, I hate carbs.
Like, I don't. What? You're
We
lying.
go to a
You're
restaurant, she
lying.
doesn't even eat the bread. Yeah.
Pizza.
I
French fries.
can't.
Pasta.
Well, I have Hashimoto's. I have a thyroid disease.
Yeah.
So my body, like, I can't break down carbs as easily as everybody else. So my
okay, but like
shit,
that's different.
I can't. Yeah.
But you just like don't like them.
I feel like I've learned to just not even really
Mm.
like it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
eat any carbs?
I'll eat pasta.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'll cheat and have like a slice of pizza. But
Right.
like if we were out to dinner, like no carbs. Like
Oh my God, I would die if I didn't have carbs.
They always skip the bread. I'm like, nah, I'll take it.
I'll take your bread. Can we have another basket? That's literally me.
Aw.
But yeah, so I just don't think that diets are sustainable. So
Okay.
when you start like keto, like my mom did keto, for example, and she was like always wanting the carbs, and like she started to create this unhealthy relationship associated with the carbs. So when she did have a carb, she beat herself up about it and was like, oh, I can't eat that. Like now I really have to be on it. And it just creates like this really bad mental barrier with food. I know because I did it. And I just think that it's like that for every fad diet. Like there's always something new. So like what he's having you do, I mean, it might work. I have no idea, but I'm guessing that's just meat, right? You only eat meat.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, I thought so. But think about it. That's only protein. So what about fats and carbs?
Well, you still
Like
get
your-
that in, but it's just your main source is just basically meat.
Isn't it red meat? Mostly red meat?
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't,
doesn't
really
matter?
matter. No.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
interesting.
Our video guy behind the scenes actually talked me into it like 6 months ago, and I was like, "You're wrong. Everything that you're saying." I was like, "No, I'm not doing that." And then all of a sudden, my guy tells me he's like, "You need to do the carnivore diet." I was like, "Oh, fuck."
Really?
Yeah.
I've never even heard of like an actual, like, I've never heard of someone doing it in like the long run, like, and getting results from it. Like, what are the
Okay.
results? Weight loss? Is that what it's supposed to do?
Well, I mean, I think it has to do with more people who have like health issues and
Okay.
like crazy things. Like there's that one girl who had like some bone deficiency or something like that, and she fully recovered and was some crazy, like almost like cancer.
Oh my
Or was
gosh.
it cancer?
It was. I think it was Jordan Peterson's daughter,
Yeah.
Michaela. I think her name is.
So does she have to stick with that forever now?
She just primarily consumes like mostly meat-based things. I mean, you still get
Interesting.
like all the organs, fish,
Right.
eat the skins. So like you're still getting everything in the diet for the most part. But it's really for people with immuno disease. It's like a
Interesting.
good place to start.
Right.
Find a baseline, see what things work. You bring back avocados or whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
Like
interesting.
item by item to see like
I'm trying
what's
to
affecting
learn.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely for like when you have an actual health disorder or something's actually wrong with the body, obviously there's ways that you should try that won't work for most of the other population, you
Yeah.
know? So that's probably exactly like what that is.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see like what happens.
I'm interested, but right now I had to like chill. I've been in and out of the hospital for like weird reasons. So I told you like a month ago or 2 months ago, I was like, I want to get back into the gym. And I still even haven't because I wasn't even cleared. Like I couldn't even
Yeah.
go. So I'm cleared. I can go to the gym. I'm ready to go. So once I start working out at I'm ready, I need you to train me because I know what you're doing.
She's like, watch the YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. No.
I like your videos because sometimes I like when you'd say, I wish you knew this. Like you start
yeah,
off
yeah,
some
yeah.
of them and you're like, I wish I knew this, but when I start working out.
Right. Things I
'cause-
wish I knew when I first started working out.
Yes,
Yep.
because you do learn a lot from that because a lot of people think they're doing the moves right and they're totally not
Yeah.
whatsoever.
I don't
then-
even like, go ahead.
No. Go.
I don't even like to consider myself like a fitness influencer because it's so oversaturated now, and you will see exactly what you're talking about, like people doing things, and when I see these videos, like they're doing it for views, and it's so frustrating because there's young women, especially on those platforms, that will look up to those people and think like, oh, they have a great body, I'm gonna do this, and what they're doing is completely not accurate at all and like doesn't work. Like you're gonna get injured, and they're gonna believe it, and it's just like making it so toxic.
And then you're gonna have a setback too.
Mhm.
Speaking of working out, you had a fitness line because you sent me some stuff and I actually loved it. And, you know, I keep it real. I wouldn't be like, girl, this is trash. Like, I don't know. But I actually really liked it.
Yeah.
So, like, what are you doing with that?
So during COVID, I forget when our first launch was. I think a year ago, maybe now. Not even a year and a half. That's always been a dream of ours to like start our own fitness line. And it's very hard again because there's all of these big fitness lines like Gymshark and Navigation and, you know, like all the big ones. So it's really hard to compete with them, but the prices are so high. Right. So when we started, we wanted to get that quality, but not have it be as expensive. But that also comes at a cost for us. So production, manufacturing, like shipping, all of that stuff is insane, especially when it comes from overseas. And then when COVID happened with like manufacturing and everything, things were even higher because things weren't allowed to come into the States. So we started that. We had our first launch. It was great. And then the second launch, which is the one that I sent you, we did cut and sew, which means we completely designed everything. We had to do all of the different like seams, measurements, everything for all of the sizes. So it took a really, really long time. And keeping it 100%, like that launch didn't go as we had planned. I think we got ahead of ourselves and got too much inventory, and we kind of put everything into that and stopped doing everything else, which is, we should not have done that. But the clothes and everything that we did, everyone loved. Like, I really, really love them. Like you said, they're so soft. They're so stretchy. Like, I genuinely love them. But we're like taking a step back now kind of and just putting it on pause, doing other things. Tyler's doing real estate. I'm focusing on the app right now. We're going to continue doing it. We just are pausing the next launch as of right now.
Okay.
But yeah, it's always been a dream of ours to like start our own fitness line. We want to open a gym, so it like goes hand in hand.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been together?
5 years this October.
Wow.
Making money together.
Yeah.
Ooh, she wants a ring on her.
Oh, hopefully you're watching this. This is your sign.
Oh, he knows. I tell him probably every other day.
Oh. What's your dream proposal?
I literally don't have one. I told him you could literally propose to me on the fucking sidewalk. I don't care. I do not care. I just want a ring.
Oh my God. So you're an entrepreneur. You go to the gym. What is a day in your life like? Or is it always changing? Because it sounds like you're a Pisces. You get bored easy.
I do. But also, like, I'm like an introvert extrovert, right? So, like, I'll make plans to want to do stuff. And I'm, like, fully into it. Like, I'm like, yeah, let's, like, go out. Let's do this. The night of, I'm like, sorry, I'm just going to lay on the couch kind of thing. So my day is the same every single day. I'm not even kidding you. Like, we'll wake up, I'll do, like, stretching and, like, my morning coffee, whatever. We'll go to the gym. I'll come home, do, like, emails, any content that I have to do, and then edit. Like, I spend all my time editing because I don't have an editor. So any content that I'm filming, I have to edit it all myself. And, like, it's just a pain in the ass, honestly. Yeah. It's so overwhelming sometimes. And then that's it. Literally it.
Wow. So what are you mainly editing? Like TikToks, YouTube?
Yep. Yeah. Mostly TikToks. I despise editing YouTube videos. Like, I have a YouTube video, all the content. It's on my computer in the editing app for like probably 2 weeks now. I'm like, I just cannot bring myself to sit there and watch the content to edit it.
No.
It takes so long.
And it's rewatching yourself over, and then you're like, oh, I don't even want this out there. I don't want to post it. You're like, I'm disgusted with this.
When you watch it over and over and over again, it's like 45 minutes worth of content, but you have to like rewatch that same clip like 75 times. So it takes way longer than 45 minutes to edit that video.
Yep.
But yeah, TikToks, Instagram stuff for the app. I'm really focusing on the app right now. So I have to like film new workouts for that and then crop them, edit them, upload them into the app, and then write down the descriptions for everything, like the reps and sets, but I have to do every single exercise individually. So when I'm coming up with programs, I have to film like probably 300 exercises and then do that for 300 exercises.
Wow.
There's not like a bulk way to do it, so it takes a really long time, a really long time.
Wow. How long were you like planning it and working on it before you launched it?
6 weeks.
Oh, wow.
So I have a whole team. I was contacted by a brand. It's called Playbook. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. Do you know who, oh my gosh, what's her name? Melissa. It's Kim Kardashian's trainer.
Okay.
You ever seen her?
Yeah, I've seen her.
So she's in the app. There's like a lot of big famous people, famous trainers and things like that. They're getting more so into influencers now, but they have what they like to say, the Netflix of workout and like fitness. So it's not only just workouts, they have meditation and yoga and like different styles of training in there, so you can really pick from anything that you want. So when someone signs up for the app, if they use my link and go through me, they'd be obviously signed up under me. But not only do they have access to me, they then have access to like the Netflix of all the other trainers. Nice. So you're never really getting bored. So even if they're not liking my style of workouts and they want to do yoga or like meditation, or they want to start MMA or like training for sports, all of that is in there and it's nothing extra. Okay. So it's really cool. So they contacted me and they do all the back end stuff. So normally when you would like do an app development and stuff like that, it takes way longer than that because you only have like one person probably helping you. These people have an entire team.
Wow.
So they do everything. They did like the design. I just basically had to film my exercises, plan the programs and things like that, and then make guides. So I can put guides in there and stuff. So like the recipe books and the cookbooks and stuff like that, obviously I design those, but they have the templates that I input all the information into, and then they design it for the app.
Interesting.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
That's crazy that you did that in only 6 weeks, though. I thought you were going to say, like, months.
It was 6 weeks.
Wow. How much time do you think you spend every single day? Like, how many hours a day do you spend working on it?
Probably 4.
Wow.
Unless I'm, like, about to launch a new program or a new challenge or something like that, then longer. And they also just came out with a new feature, so now everyone can message me, just, like, Instagram DMs inside the app. So I can literally talk to everyone and, like, basically one-on-one coach every person that's in the app.
Do you get paid from that?
For messaging them?
Yeah.
Not like OnlyFans, girl.
That's what I was just
Right.
gonna bring up. Like, why don't you just go to OnlyFans?
That's what it sounds like.
Listen. I would.
You should.
If I could.
I'm like, why can't you?
Because my boyfriend, I love you, says no.
Well, you know, OnlyFans isn't just like sexy stuff. You could do your workouts and everything on there.
Oh, no, I know. But that was shut down. Listen, if I didn't have a boyfriend, I would have been on that app and I would be just
crushing
like
it.
you, making millions, okay? Like,
I'm not making millions, but
well, I would have done it. Trust me.
She's like, if I wasn't about to get that ring, it would
Right?
be different.
You would see my ass all over that fucking website.
listen, if you're not giving her a ring soon, she's gonna leave you and go on OnlyFans and be rich. This is your sign.
Right. Propose to her through her DMs.
TikTok, no. Through my DMs.
Aww.
But I gotta give props to like you, like everyone that's on there, because I've gotten asked about it like multiple times. I would do it. I think it's literally genius. Like, I'm all about like women doing whatever the fuck you want with your, like, it's your body, it's your life, do whatever you want. You're making money, so why wouldn't you do it? Like, if you're comfortable enough with your body and showing yourself and you're confident in that, why not make money?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I've always thought that way about that because I see people all the time doing OnlyFans and making so much money, and I'm like,
I know. See, I think I even messaged you once, like even last year. I'm like, hey, girl, like you're hot. You want to make an OnlyFans?
Sign up under me.
Yeah, sign up under me. Let's go.
literally. No, I wish.
Oh well.
Do you have people sliding into your DMs like asking you?
I used to,
Yeah.
but not so much anymore. Probably like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, people would be like, why don't you start an OnlyFans? Well, I would, but I can't.
All right. God damn it.
Well, it's always an option.
It is
Yeah.
always an
Road.
option. It could be a secret.
Right.
I could just have like an altered ego name and like,
You could. I
pretend.
mean, people do some weird shit.
but don't you have to like promote it on your normal socials?
Yeah, there's no like explore page like Instagram. Like you
Right.
have to get a fan base to come into you. That's what people don't
Yeah.
get. Some people are like, yeah, I'll make one and be secretive. Like, can you just post me though? Like, no, bitch. What?
Can you just post me? You get that?
Yes, girls literally like, I can't have anybody know it's me, so I can't promote it or post it. I'll sign up under you, but only you have to post me. I'm like, that makes zero sense, bitch. No.
Yeah, why would you promote someone else? Like, you want to be promoting yourself.
Yeah.
That is so strange.
Not
Yeah.
gonna lie, the first week I did it, I used a fake name because I was scared.
Yeah, she was.
Wait, you have one?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
just
How did you
made
do that?
one.
Only like 2 months. If
Really?
that. Yeah.
How's it going?
Pretty good, but I'm so inconsistent with it. Like, yeah. But it's very time consuming. Like, if you're not on there talking to them all day, like, I'll open it and I'll leave so many people on like red and stuff. You'll never build that connection with them. So.
Do they see if you've read it?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I mean. Girls think it's easy. They're like, oh, yeah, I'll just make money, like, boosted. Like, okay, do it. Like, do it. You have to talk. You have to be creative. Like, your content, no matter what platform you're on, you have to be creative.
100%.
You can't just be like, I'm hot and bam. No, that's just not how it works. So it takes a lot. Like, people don't understand. Like, it's just like Instagram has, like, stories. It has wall posts, like, messages, like, go live. Like, you got to really take it seriously if you want to be successful.
For sure. You've been on it for a while, though. Right?
Yeah.
Like right when it started?
5 years.
Oh, really? It's been that long? Oh, I didn't even know it's been that long.
I know. That's what we said before. A lot of people think just because of COVID, they're like, yeah, OnlyFans came out. No, OnlyFans has been a thing. It's just that everybody lost their jobs or they got bored or they didn't want to work.
Right. Nobody was talking to anybody over quarantine, so they were like, okay, let me go online.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Which is good and bad. It's just like, I feel like everyone has OnlyFans now. So it's like it's oversaturated the platform. And I feel like no one wants to work real jobs anymore. We're seeing like nobody wants to work like at the restaurants anymore.
100%.
Like it's so crazy. And I do feel like it's like, well, it's because of the scamdemic, but like OnlyFans really took over and took people's jobs. Even guys, there's guys on there left and right.
Really?
You know?
Is there a lot of guys on there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do they do the same shit that the girls do?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Seriously?
Yes.
I'm making an account just a creep.
Literally.
Yeah. Or people will be like, oh, can you like come make content with me or something? They're like, I'm looking for people to make content with.
Wow, that's so nuts.
Yeah.
5 years ago, see, should have gone on it when I was
I
not in
know.
a relationship.
See?
Can't quit my job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when I first met you, you were like, oh, I've been doing it for 5 years. I was like, wait, what? It's
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah, because I didn't even know it was a thing. Like, really, I just started hearing about it, like, during COVID, like you said.
Crazy.
Wow.
Well, even though you're not on the platform, what were we saying? There was like a rumor or something?
Oh, yeah. There's a rumor that people that work out a lot have a low sex drive. What are your thoughts on that?
I actually do have a low sex drive. I don't
do
think that
you?
it's because of working out, though,
Yeah.
because, well, actually, now that you think
She's like, let me actually look back at the dates. When did I start working out?
Actually, wait, maybe it is. Now that I think about it, I started working out when we met. Like, right around that time is when I started working out, which was 20.
Bitch, please don't tell me you haven't had sex in 5 years.
She's like, it's been since 2014.
Oh my. I'll just excuse myself now. No, absolutely not. But no, I do think that my sex drive was way hot, like way higher before I started working out. I've never heard that.
Really?
Seriously, I'm not kidding you.
Wow.
But I don't know
Did I
if
make it
it's-
up? You've heard that too, right?
Yeah.
Did you make it up?
I don't know. I'm always talking out of my ass.
I know.
Honestly.
You're like, actually, I made that up, but you do have a low sex
Right?
drive.
So I'm right. We're not capping.
No
cap or no cap. People that work out have a low sex drive.
I don't know. Is it because of that? I don't know. I have like also mental health issues and depression, anxiety, and like a million other things. So it could be that. I don't know, but I do have a low sex drive.
They say too, it's because it's like you're getting all your like energy or stress out at the gym that you don't really need it.
Wow, I never really thought about that.
Yeah. See, this is why I don't work out. I like dick.
She's like, I have to pick my battles wisely.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so fun. Well, I'm not gonna not work out so I can have sex. No.
Have you ever
I
like
mean, I have sex. Like,
right.
have you ever like done anything weird in the bedroom, like dress up like as somebody else or something like that?
like role play?
Yeah.
No, I've never done role play.
I've never done it either.
I
want to, but I get nervous.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Never even on like Halloween or anything like that?
No.
Well, I mean, this one, yeah. Remember, I have the video.
What video?
You have the video.
What
Remember,
video?
I was so drunk and I was in the driveway. I have it on my camera, my security camera.
Can I put
No.
it in?
Insert video here.
Yeah, right. They gotta pay for that.
You were outside?
Yes, in the car,
I thought
outside
you
of
were
my
on the
house.
driveway.
No, I literally couldn't even get. No, the door was open because it got hot in the car. So the door is open, so you can kind of see a little bit, and the whole car is shaking back and forth.
I literally, when you just said that you were outside in your driveway, did you say witch? Did you not? I thought you said witch. I heard
No.
witch.
No,
And I literally pictured you in a witch costume standing in your driveway.
On like
no, I was Chucky though. Yeah, red wig and everything. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I did
That's
not
so
hear
funny.
about that.
I thought I did. Yeah. I have to show you the video. It's actually hilarious.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I've like dressed up, like obviously like in lingerie, but like
Yeah.
nothing crazy, like definitely not role playing. I like get in my head too much.
yeah.
It's also why it's hard for me to like have an orgasm because I get in my head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're,
Like
like,
it's really, really
overthinking.
mental. So I'm like thinking about the dishes that need to be done. You know what I'm saying?
Feels so good, but there's dishes in the
Right.
sink.
I'm like, wait, did I put that away? Like I'm not even
Right.
kidding. That's my head. I think that must be a Pisces thing too.
Yeah.
It's and just like overthinking anxiety.
Mhm.
That's anxiety.
Yeah.
If you're always thinking about something else.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you smoke?
No, I used to when I lived like back in the other apartment earlier before I like left for Jersey and stuff, and I would smoke before bed to help me sleep because I have a hard time sleeping
Yeah.
because I'm thinking
No,
about
me
shit.
too.
So I would smoke before bed, but I've never like got into smoking. I did in high school. I like edibles.
Okay.
I just don't like the head high. I like the body high.
Okay.
So
Wait, so you don't think you get a head high from edibles at all?
no, I feel it more in my body.
How many like milligrams do you take usually? Okay. She's like, I
like,
said
pop
I'm
the
not a
gummy."
pothead.
I have no idea. How much do they normally put in? Like, I think they were Oreos.
Oh,
So
250.
like I ate the whole Oreo.
100% 250.
Well, I mean, it depends where you're. Like, if you're, I feel like normally if you're buying like the little packaged ones, it's like 250. But if you're getting the little gummies, they can be like 10 to like.
Oh, I've never had the gummies. It's always been like a food. It has to be the food. Like an Oreo or a cookie or a brownie.
Yeah,
I
those
want a
ones
fucking gummy.
usually are more
Yeah.
high potency.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so I've tried those.
But I feel like if you were you fucked up,
yeah.
then I feel like it was probably super high.
I feel like maybe you need to smoke a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, or the little edibles, like the 10 milligrams or whatever ones before we went on the plane or something like that. Those were really like, they just made you feel like relaxed.
Yeah.
I feel like it's in my body for so long. So like if I have other things to do during the day, like I can't function. Like some people can like smoke or like take an edible and like be fully functionable. Like my sister, she'll do homework and like she's fine. No, I'm like out for the count. Like I'm tired, I'm eating, and I'm going to bed. That's it.
What
That's all
most
I'm doing.
people don't realize too is that there's like indica and sativa and there's hybrids. Like some people don't know where they're coming from. So if you're smoking indica, yeah, you're going to be like sleepy most of the time, you know?
Yeah.
And around here, like you never really know what you're getting unless you're getting it from a medical spot.
Well, they have a lot of those now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's everywhere around here. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Times have
Do you have a
come
card?
so far. No,
Oh.
because I mean I have a gun, so I'm gonna get my right to carry. So you can't have a medical marijuana card. You have to pick between a medical marijuana card or your concealed carry. That's
Right,
what
which
I-
tell me how
You
that
can't
makes
have
sense.
both?
no. It has to do with like drugs. Like then you're kind of like a drug dealer. Like you know if you get caught with drugs and you had a gun with you, or vice versa, it's double the crimes.
But it's not a drug.
Interesting.
Yeah,
It's not changing your like, it almost makes you more sober, I feel.
it's so weird, but it's the law. You have to pick which
That
one.
is so weird. So
Yeah.
if you wanted to get your medical card, you would have to turn in your other card?
Yeah,
Like, here's my gun, take it. Well,
Take a photo.
not
card.
not turn in the gun,
Right.
but you can't have that
Yeah.
license. Yeah,
Wow. That's so stupid.
yeah,
Sammy's like, I'll take the gun.
yeah. Literally, COVID hit March 2020. I woke up at like 8 a.m. I had a crazy dream. That's when I was like watching all the conspiracy like stories and shit. And I was actually going because I was in that apartment all by myself. Like, you know, I woke up, I went and got a gun all by myself. I was like, I'm going to get a gun. I don't care. I will.
she's
I
like,
got
I'm going crazy. Let me get a gun.
literally. And then the next week it was like something else went crazy in the news. And then I was like, okay, I'm buying a backpack, a survival kit. It was a $500 book bag. So it like literally in case the world dies, there's like what astronauts have, like with those weird like
You really bought a
I
survival backpack?
swear to God. It has like water things in it. It has like I don't even know. It has the craziest shit in it. I'm telling you, it was like $500.
Oh
I
my
swear.
God.
She can probably like go in it in case there's a fire. Like, you have to get like
Yes.
this
Do you
big.
still have it?
Yes,
Do a little show and tell.
literally, it's actually behind this door. Actually,
I cannot believe that.
yeah, I was freaking the fuck out, dude.
Well, you were by yourself.
yeah, because I went from a 6-year relationship
Yeah.
to moving out on my own. About to be like, yeah, I'm about to be a hoe. Yeah,
Psych.
March 1st, and then bop. Scamdemic hits, and I'm locked in the apartment all by myself.
I
Like,
was
my
by myself, but
God.
I loved it. I thrived.
For the whole time you were by yourself?
Yeah, I loved it. I mean, my friends came over every once in a while, but I loved it.
I actually fucking loved it. I would go back in a heartbeat.
too.
But the
Really?
first 2 months were just so hard for me, going from 6-year relationship
That's
to being by myself.
Yeah.
But after I got over that, it was fucking lit. Like, I was making so much money
yeah.
because I was just doing content. I was like waking up content, like
Yeah.
all the time. Like, I just didn't care about anything else.
And you didn't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like people were like going to their jobs. So you being able to do work from home and be alone, so you can literally do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
It
I
shows
loved
you if
it.
you're a boss, if you're bossing up, or if you're sitting on your couch lazy.
Yep.
Yeah. And I can't believe we were neighbors and I didn't
I
even
know.
know for like the first 6 months
know.
or something like that.
I don't even remember when I realized that you moved in.
Yeah.
Oh, you posted an Instagram story or something like that, and that was the apartment that they showed me
Yeah.
to get my apartment.
Yeah.
And I saw the wall, and I was like, Sammy
So
lives
weird.
here. Like, what the
So
fuck?
weird.
Did you guys hang out during quarantine?
Not even one
I
time.
invited her over, but there's her introvert bullshit. I was like, you want to like literally walk across the fucking parkway? Like, whatever. You going to come over? She's like, yeah. And then never got done.
I'm busy today.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Too many
that's literally me.
TikToks to film.
Yeah, I'm so bad with that. I really am so bad. I do it to everyone.
Oh,
I was
do
having
too.
parties over there.
Oh,
Like,
I
I had
know.
a little like strobe on my little patio. I had people jumping over the fence to even just come over into the apartment. I did not give a fuck.
Wait, did what's his face that works there? Because you used to
Joe?
smoke on the balcony, right?
Joe?
Yeah.
I love Joe.
Really?
Yes, Joe was amazing. I would call him with like the littlest problem. He's like, Sam, I'll be there in 5 minutes. I'm like, great. He'd hang out. He'd pet my cat. He loved the cat.
Wait, Annie?
Yeah.
She didn't
yes.
scratch him?
She loved him.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
He would be like, I smell everything that's going on here. I don't give a shit, but that Karen bitch, her name was fucking Karen too.
It's still Karen. That's still the girl that's there. The woman that's
No.
there. Yeah.
I hate you, Karen.
Makes it even better that her name is Karen.
I know.
She goes and eggs your door.
Right,
Literally.
stop. I like tried to smoke the one time in that apartment in the bath. See, this is how paranoid I get when I smoke. I went into the bathroom, turned the shower on, put the vent on, and I came out and I was like, does it smell in here? Does it smell in here? Like every 5 seconds, I'm like spraying shit, lighting candles. That's me. And then Sammy's out here literally smoking with the guy that works there.
And that's, you know what's even funnier? Because he goes, if you want to smoke like this all the time, go into the bathroom and put the water on. And I was like, I am not in fucking 10th grade. I do not give a shit.
You said that?
Yes.
Oh
I was
my
like,
God,
give
what?
me a little fine if you have to. I do not give a fuck. And he was
Right,
like,
what are
you're
they gonna
funny.
do?
Right. I always think that, like, when I'm not high or not smoking, I'm like, what are they gonna do?
Right.
Like, and then when I smoke, I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna knock on the door.
You're like, was that them? I swear I just heard them. Who's coming in through my window? Are they like, yeah.
It's definitely the cops. They call the police.
Aw.
But also, what are they gonna do? They legally couldn't kick you out over quarantine.
No.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I was tanning like almost nude too. I'd put a blockade on this right side of like where it was, and I would be just naked, right? And I was right on this.
On your patio?
Yes.
No, you did not.
Yes.
I never saw that.
How many levels of apartments was there?
I was first
You
level,
were
but
on-
there was 3, but I was right in the front. So.
People above you were probably like, it's free today.
No, wait. Thank God they couldn't see down.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if like diagonally they could.
Yeah.
Yeah. The diagonal could, because they would actually, I would get messages sometimes on Instagram and be like, oh my God, you're having a party over there. Can I come? I'm like,
That's
from who?
creepy.
from like the people, I don't know, in the building across where you guys were, but like on the left side, I guess. I have
they
no
had
idea.
binoculars or something.
I know.
Really? I don't even know anyone that's over there. I know people. Jackie Fuller. I don't know if you know who that is.
Mm-mm.
She still lives in that building, but she was in your building.
I have no idea.
Huh.
Yeah.
That is weird as fuck.
Yeah. People are weird.
People they were especially during quarantine though, they wanted like interaction. Like people were starting to miss that, so they just wanted anything that
Yeah.
they could get.
Right.
They were like, Sammy's having a party? Sammy.
Yeah. Besides you doing TikToks without me.
Right. She's like, I'm gonna skip out on that party today.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm such a homebody. Homebody when I literally had to go 5 feet away.
I know.
Oops.
Well, is there any like when you do go out, is there any like local spots that you like to around here? What's your favorite place to go?
I literally don't go out.
Bitch.
I know it's really bad.
What your favorite restaurant?
Right.
The The one your boyfriend works at, I think.
Oak.
Yeah.
Yes.
We really like that one. I really like the upstairs part. But
Yeah, it's nice.
Tyler doesn't really drink. He used to. Like when we lived in Jersey, he would drink and we would like buy bottles of wine and like get wasted and like have those really fun nights and things like that and go out. But now, ever since COVID, I don't know why, but he doesn't like to drink. I still like to drink all the time.
What's
Well,
But I
drink
don't
of
want to do it
choice?
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you get sad. You're
Yeah.
like, what's
If
your
I-
yeah.
Tequila.
Is it?
Well, it didn't
Ooh.
used to be. I think I'm getting allergic to alcohol.
Me too. Wait, what happens to you?
I used to drink vodka all the time. Then all of a sudden my cheeks would get like really flushed. And I know that happens to a lot of people, like their cheeks will get red. And then I started drinking rum. And the one time, I think this was like 2 years ago, we were at a club in Miami. My cheeks started to get really, really red, but they were hot. Like I swear to God, it felt like my face was like 150 degrees. Like my cheeks
God.
were on fire. And like 15 minutes later, my arms started breaking out in the same exact red hot like rashes.
You had hives.
Oh my God,
yeah.
it was horrible. So now anytime I drink anything other than tequila, that happens. And it's now starting to happen with tequila.
No,
the
I
last
can't
2
drink
times.
tequila is
Yeah,
what I
hers
can't
is the
drink.
opposite.
Did you used to drink tequila all the time?
No, I never really drank it, but every time I drank it, I thought I had COVID. I was in Miami and I got really, really sick and I was staying at my friend's like parents' house. I was like, I just gave this whole house COVID. I was like having the chills really bad. I thought I had like really bad strep throat or like I couldn't really breathe and stuff. And it was literally because I'm allergic to agave, I guess. So it's not the alcohol. I guess it's the agave and tequila. But now anytime I drink any kind of alcohol, my voice gets like really raspy. I get very congested like the second I start drinking. I think it's like maybe a wheat thing.
Wow.
Yeah. I get like almost like a cold the day after, but I don't
That's
get
so-
hungover.
Oh, I do.
I don't really.
That's so different than mine.
Yeah.
So
Huh.
weird.
Yeah, like I just get like really hot pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's like hot and red, like people can notice. Like it's
Yeah.
not just like, oh, I'm getting flushed. It's like definitive lines here. Like it looks so fucking ugly. It's so bad. It's so bad. And I don't wear like face makeup, so
Right.
you can see it. Like if I had like foundation on or something, it'd like hide it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't wear it, so it's like horrible. But now it's starting to happen with tequila.
Really? I know sometimes when people drink, like I'll get like a little red in the cheeks and stuff, like you were saying, or like people will get hives or like from anxiety too. Like a lot of people get anxiety when they drink.
Yeah.
I know now that I'm like getting older, like I guess have responsibilities. I get a lot of anxiety.
She said, I guess I have responsibilities.
I get like I stopped drinking a good amount, or I guess I stopped blacking out because I get a lot of anxiety the next day. But a lot of the times when you start to drink, like you'll get like little hives, but usually it only lasts a little bit. Maybe it's that.
The only place I've actually ever gone out was that place that we went to after Three Oak that one time.
Oh, Center Square.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whatever that club was.
Yeah, it's
And
The
people were
standard.
smoking in there.
mm-hmm.
And Tyler's from New York and like the Jersey area, and that's like not a thing. And he has this like he literally is convinced people that live in Pennsylvania there's no laws. He says it all the time. He's like, there's no laws in Pennsylvania. People just do whatever the fuck they want.
In Pennsylvania?
Yeah, because he's not from here, so he literally thinks that like Pennsylvania. Because I like when I'm driving, I'll just do the like U-turns everywhere. Like do literally the sign will say do not do it. I'm doing it. Like if it's faster, I do it. And we went into that club and people were smoking, and I didn't even think twice about it. Like that's like normal, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like people don't really care. And he was like, "Are they smoking in here?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Weed." And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "They're allowed to do that?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "They're doing it." And I was like, "Yeah."
Wait, where did he grow up?
New York, Pomona, New York.
What is that area like? Like
It's kind of like here, honestly. It's
how
not
far
like the city.
Okay. Because I was gonna say the city. There's
no.
no rules in the city, so
No.
Well, maybe it's like a better area because I mean, usually I can't go into Oak and start smoking
Right.
weed.
No.
But like standard, I mean, it's a little ghetto. It's
yeah.
like, you know, like if you know them, then you're
Yeah.
smoking.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of the times there's a good amount of people in there, honestly.
Oh,
So
yeah.
even if there's a bunch of people smoking or even not smoking, you can't really pinpoint who it is. So
And it was
Yeah.
so crazy that day because there was like cops outside, but no one seemed to like care.
Well, because sometimes, you know, like Easton's a little ghetto sometimes. There's shootings like here and there.
Really?
Yeah. There was
I
just
need to go out more.
2 were killed 3 weeks ago in Easton. Yeah, 2 people. during the day on a Monday. I swear to God.
Yes, yeah,
So, I mean, a little bit of weed inside the club.
That's the least of their worries.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What other clubs do you go to?
Not
Nowhere. There's none.
Ew.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I
There
didn't
is
think there was
none.
any.
Dude, they all went out of business because of COVID. It's
Yeah.
so weird. I mean, if I go out, I'm in Miami or Vegas or something. I don't really go out around here.
I don't like to see people I know out, and when I'm going out, I'm acting up. So I don't want to see people I know. I don't want to see clients. Like,
Yeah, I feel like it's different for you because you've like been around here and like you know people. I don't know a lot of people around here because I like didn't live here, like go to high school or whatever here, so it's like different. But that's exactly how it would be if I like went home.
right.
Like I don't want to go out. I don't want to see those people like at all.
Yeah.
They need more clubs here. They need something here.
Yeah.
I would love to open up something. So that's what I've been saying. I would love to. But right now, I'm just so focused on what you were saying. Yeah, the million projects that I have right now. But for me, I'm not going to give up on any of them. I'm pushing through.
I might take a year to do each one, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to give
But
up.
it's getting done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That would be really cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited because there's really nothing here anymore, dude. And I'm like, am I getting old or is there just nothing to do? And I'm finally like, no, there's just really nothing to do here.
And then when something does open, everybody goes to the exact same place. So then it's like, okay, people stop going because you either go every single night or you're seeing everybody you know. So it's like, okay, screw it. I'm going to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't like price point like to get in. You can't do as high cover charges around here. So it's like if you're opening that club that everybody's going to go to, how much can you really profit? You know, unless you're like making it so worth like the high price and everything, having like all these guest stars and DJs and everything like that. But around here, you can only do so much.
Yeah.
You know what would be cool around here? You know how Secrets is in Ocean City, Maryland?
Yeah.
But like different floors or even just like 3 different rooms of like different vibes.
They do that a lot in Philly.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have like 3 stories for like all the places you
Never
go.
been out in Philly. I'm telling you.
I didn't go out much in Philly either. She does, but we just went
I
out.
went out twice. I don't like Philly.
I feel like you know it more though, or something.
My clients live there, so
Maybe
they
'cause
tell me
that's
a
why.
lot, but I've only gone out twice. I go to New York.
Oh yeah, she goes
Yeah.
to New York. But like Philly, we went and we had a blast for Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We like did a girls trip.
Oh, fun.
I mean, I would invite you to more things, but when I did, you were like, "Yeah, busy making TikToks."
I never ever said
You didn't say that.
making TikToks. That will never come out of my mouth.
So what were you doing?
Probably laying on the couch.
Right.
Jesus. Well, you have to come out. Like we have fun.
I know.
Yeah.
I really do. I love to drink. Like I love to drink. It's a problem. Not
We're
like-
going
I'm
out
not-
tonight.
I don't like have a problem.
Yeah, we're going to Oak.
Yeah.
Are
we're
you
going to Oak
really?
tonight?
Tyler's leaving me tonight.
Oh, come
Where?
on.
He's going to a Knicks game with his brother.
Mm.
He's taking my car. We only have one car right now. So,
Well, you can come. I can change
Yeah.
reservations to more people. It's at 7:00.
who's going? Not that I give a shit.
Us, everybody in this room,
Yeah.
Oh.
and then Xena and Ara.
Wait, Zena's coming home?
Yeah, she'll be home in 30 minutes.
Oh.
She's shooting.
Oh yeah. Wow, I thought today was like Saturday or something.
I know.
What is today? Oh, no, I don't.
Wednesday?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mer actually, like, literally, like, is moving right now. She has her wisdom teeth removal in the morning tomorrow.
I'm
Like-
living out of a
And you're
suitcase
going out?
today.
And you're going out tonight?
And I'm getting my nails done 2 hours after my wisdom teeth so we can film a material.
What?
Yeah, you know the TikTok material girl?
No.
Do you? It's like
I know the audio material.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't
So
know
I'm
what
gonna
that
be like blood coming out of my mouth, like material girl.
Oh my god.
Okay, a little graphic. So
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
Well, if I'm drinking, I'm gonna be bleeding like crazy tomorrow.
Aren't
And
you
then you want to get your nails done?
I've been trying. I have been trying to get my nails done for weeks. I have no time.
prime opportunity 2 hours after wisdom teeth
Right?
come out.
It's my only day off.
Jesus Christ.
Are your cheeks going to be like massively huge?
They said I only have 3 wisdom teeth, so I'll be a little less swollen.
You said that so confident. They said I only have 3, so I'll only be a little swollen.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'll recover faster.
She's going to be walking into the nail salon with like cotton balls packed into her cheeks.
Yeah.
You're wild.
What else am I gonna do?
Sleep and rest.
I'll be fine.
Rescheduling is not an option.
I was going to, but then I'm never gonna do it.
Do you go somewhere or does someone come to you?
For wisdom teeth?
Yeah, do you have an in-house dentist?
No. My nail girl used to come to me, but no, now I'm going to my employee, so I'm going to her house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, if it's just her house.
Well, it's a nail salon in her house.
Oh.
But it's just her.
Right, so it's
Yeah,
not
so
like
it's fine.
other people are going to see you with chipmunk cheeks.
Yeah. And she's my friend, so it's fine.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
Anyways, enough of this wisdom teeth fucking talk.
Yeah.
What time is it? We have a time schedule today.
Yeah.
Okay, we got plenty of times actually.
wow.
Wow. I was gonna ask, I don't know if you want to answer this. You can
Oh, God.
plead the fifth if you wish.
Wait, I want to know.
Okay, you're not allowed. Has
No.
has any like celebrity or somebody like slid in the DMs or anything?
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm.
0.
0.
But your TikTok's so poppin'. I feel like it's easy when like you're poppin'.
People follow me, but they don't like message me.
What's like the like most famous person who followed you?
It's a girl though. It's not even a guy.
Who is it?
I don't know her name. Wait, I'll have to look her up. She's a fitness person, but she's really skinny. She's huge. If I said her name, you would. I gotta look now. I don't know what her name is, but I want to say Heidi. No, that's not right. I'm gonna look.
Yeah, you look it up. Is there anybody that you look up to
Yeah.
that you like kind of base your content off of, or you want to be like them, or not be like them, but
I always looked up to like Whitney Simmons and stuff. I think that's because she's so honest and she's different than a lot of other influencers. Like a lot of other influencers pretend and like
So
put
they're
on this
fake?
persona. Yeah, they're fake.
Yeah.
And she's not. And I talk a lot about mental health because it's something that I deal with all the time. So not being able to talk about that or like trying to hide that, you can only keep that up for so long. So people that are like open and honest, which is a rarity now, are those kind of people. Whitney Simmons. There's someone else. Dude, I'm horrible with names.
I am
Me
too.
I'm like, but I have no idea who you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
She
suck at
works with
names.
Gymshark.
If I would need to see
And
a picture.
Alani.
I don't know
No?
anybody's names. I don't really keep up with social media like that.
I honestly don't either. Like, I'm on social media to work, and then I'm off.
Yeah.
I'm not, like, scrolling and, like, keeping up with everything that's happening. Tyler does that, and he'll be like, did you see what happened with... I'm like, no, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Like, I have no idea.
Aw.
You know the Will Smith thing that just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear to God, he watched that video, like, 700 times. I'm like, why are you still watching it?
Well, but did you watch it? Like,
Yeah.
so are you team Will Smith or are you team Chris Rock?
Will Smith.
I see. I'm team Chris Rock.
Really?
Yeah.
For, like, you mean, like, as far as the joke was concerned?
I don't give a fuck. Just
I don't
that
know
she's a
what-
complete whore, so I just believe karma's a bitch and she deserved it.
Oh, see, like, I don't know, like, the backstory about their relationship or, like, why he made that joke or, like, at first when I was reading about it, I didn't even understand the joke.
Me either.
either.
I had to Google who G.I. Jane was.
So did I. So did I. I was, like, trying to get Tyler to explain it to me because I was like, Tyler, I don't understand the joke. He's like, what do you mean you don't understand it? I'm like, I don't get it. And I was like, who is G.I.? Like, I don't get it. And I had to look it up. And then I was like, oh, okay, I understand. And then I saw that his wife has alopecia. And I was like, okay, got it. But, like, I don't know.
I was kind of, for the fight or slap, whatever you want to call it itself, I was kind of on, like, both sides. Because I was like, at first he was laughing. Like, Will Smith was laughing.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But also at the same time, I'm a person, if I'm mad or if I'm, like, I'll laugh first. Like, I laugh out of, like, anger and stuff. But again, there was a clip that it was cut out. So I don't know. But at first I was so, like...
Tyler thinks that he was laughing prior to, like, the prior joke that was made. And he didn't really... You know how, like, when you're in the moment, you're not, like... You're trying to listen, but you're not, like... It's not clicking yet. Yeah. He thinks that's what happened, and he was still laughing. And then when that clip cut out, that she, like... confirmed like what was actually said, and that's when he got mad,
Right.
which I can see. Like, obviously he shouldn't have gone up there and smacked him, but he probably shouldn't have made I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really know their backstory. I guess they have an open marriage too.
Right.
Now, because she was cheating on him so much,
Is that what happened?
she was fucking his best friend, like best friend.
Oh, see, I don't know any of
I
that.
didn't know. I knew they had open relationship, but I didn't know because all the memes or Like all the Twitter comments and stuff was like, oh, you're gonna stand up for your wife like that in front of everybody, but you're bagging somebody else on the side type of thing. But then somebody was like, oh, they're in an open relationship. I didn't know that.
Tyler said that, because I said, no, they're in an open relationship. And he said, yeah, because she made him. Like, Will doesn't want to be in an open relationship.
No. And I think it's honestly more of like a joke. It's kind of like, oh, they're in an open relationship. It's more of like a joke. Like, not really. It's just that she thinks they are because she's just fucking everybody.
Oh, so you think it was like a cover up to make it seem less than it actually was,
Yeah.
kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Because I know a joke was made earlier in the night about their open relationship.
Yeah.
And then that other comment was made.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even see like anything, like if The Rock said like anything about him doing that. I know he's not pressing charges. I think that's
No, they made amends. Will Smith said sorry, and they're like good to go, I guess. And I guess Chris Rock's all his like shows and everything almost sold out. They skyrocketed all his sales 200% overnight.
Stop.
Yep.
People were saying that it was staged, and I was like, I don't think so. Like that was no.
I
It
don't think
ran
so.
through my head for a minute, but it didn't seem like it was.
Yeah.
Like the slap was weird. It was like a
Yeah.
Cheeto chop / slap / punch. I don't know what the fuck kind of shit that was.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out if he punched him or slapped him, and then there was like a photo of like his hand, and it was flat. So I was like, if it was a punch, it would have been like
Yeah.
closed,
But
but it
he
was open.
took that hit. He was like,
Oh yeah. He was a boss. So at first I thought it was a joke, but then the comment afterwards where he's like, "Don't fucking
Yeah.
bring on my fucking," like that's real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he
That
said it
was
twice, and they cut the audio on like
Yeah.
some networks. So I mean, I don't know, but good. At least he got something out of it.
Yeah.
Right.
His stuff is like skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Is he a comedian?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm. He was actually
then-
just here at the Sands, like, Wind Creek, like last week. Chris
really?
Rock, right?
No, that was Kevin Hart.
Oh,
Oh.
they're both short black guys. I guess I think they're the same. Kevin White, Chris Rock, whatever. They kind of look alike, actually.
Yeah.
Whatever. I can't even go there anyway. So
You're banned from there.
yeah.
You're lying.
No.
You can't go to the casino.
No. I fought some bitch.
Honestly, I'm
I already
not
talked
surprised.
about this on the
Yeah.
last podcast, or I would tell
For-
the story,
uh-huh.
but yeah.
So they just won't let you there now at all, ever?
No, I had to sign paperwork and everything. I'm not allowed on the property. It's trespassing on property.
That is so stupid.
Yeah. But
Because
it's
of a
good because
fight.
I'm a gambler, so
They're really
I'd
helping
be-
you out.
Yeah.
Right? They're
Yeah.
doing you a favor.
yeah,
What
literally.
the heck?
Yeah.
Because of a fight. I think that's so stupid.
Yeah.
Right.
Whatever. I mean, I'm not surprised this area.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess it is just a casino. It's not like it's a club and everybody's like fucked up. And I mean, people get fucked up at the casino
Yeah.
for sure, but I guess it's more of like a casual setting. So, but to be kicked out,
So, like, the club that's in the casino, you
No.
can't go there?
No.
Hmm.
I can't go to any restaurants.
Can you go to
nothing.
any events?
No. Because when they scan the ID, it's trespassing on
Oh.
property, like the whole building.
I was gonna say, how wouldn't they find out if you win? But I guess the ID makes
Yeah.
sense. I didn't think of that.
Only if they didn't scan the ID. You know what I mean? But I'm not taking that chance.
Right.
You know?
That's so stupid.
Yeah. Oh well,
Whatever.
it's okay.
Find this.
What was I gonna just ask when we were on the topic of?
You were talking about the Oscars?
Yes. So the Oscars. Do you believe that the Oscars should even like be a thing? Like they mandate all these masks and all these COVID restrictions for everything else. Kids are wearing masks in school. We still have some parts of the country where you still have to wear a mask, but then all these high celebrities and like they're just allowed to like have their own events and COVID isn't anymore for that whole day, and then they go back the next day wearing masks. Like
I think
what-
it's stupid. I think it is so fucking stupid. You know what? It's crazy to me because when people were talking about COVID and stuff, they were saying it's going to be here and then it's going to disappear. And that is literally exactly what happened. Like one day you just didn't have to do anything anymore and nobody was talking about it anymore. And it was like, poof, it's just like disappeared. But then sometimes, like, for example, like on an airplane, you have to wear a mask.
Right.
For what? I
it
don't
makes no
understand.
sense.
And you have to stay 6 feet apart, but they're jamming all you guys in the seats.
I just don't get it. Like, you don't have to wear the mask on a bus, like on any public transportation anymore. Cruises are happening, but yet, like on an airplane, you better have your mask on.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't understand, and I think at least this is how I see it. I feel like Pennsylvania, we got kind of lucky. Like I used to say, like, I hated our area at first, like 5 years ago. I was like, ew, like, I want to move to LA. I want to move to Miami. And, like, now with this COVID stuff, I was like, wow, we, like, held it down. A lot of restaurants was like, fuck this. We're staying open. Like, we're doing this. I honestly love our area now.
Yeah. I really love, like, the Lehigh Valley. Like, I have for, like, the longest time, but also, like, comparable to Philly. Philly was, like, done. Like, locked down. You're not allowed to do anything. Like, no, everything was shut down. But places around here, like, stayed open. And I think that's, I mean, it didn't do anything, did it? Like, and now everything is poof.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
It's so weird.
Yeah, and
Like,
Philly and New York just lifted, like, the mandates and everything. So I thought we were going to, everybody was talking about for a long time that we were going to go back on some kind of lockdown or, like, the 50% for restaurants. Yeah, and I was like, well, we are bordered by New York and Philly. So if we're following, like, two big cities and we're in the middle, I was expecting that, but I'm so glad we didn't.
I know. I was sitting at home when they were, like, kind of, like, discussing, like, the cases rising again or, you know, whatever, that new variant. And I was like, if they make us wear masks again, I'm not doing it.
No.
I'm absolutely not doing it. I'm supposed to be taking a trip to Germany in June to see my long-lost sister.
Oh, my God.
Well, that's a story. I guess that's something new.
Yeah, what?
Yeah. But my dad's like, because I got the first vaccine. Not because I wanted to, but because, like, my family was like, you're literally not allowed into my house or at any family events if you don't get it.
Oh,
Your, like, immediate family.
Tyler's side of the family.
Okay.
So, yeah. So they made that, like, rule. So we got the first one. But now my dad's, like, been doing research, I guess. And Germany, I guess, is, like, the top 3 highest cases, whatever. It's all bullshit, but that's what they say. And he's like, I think you're going to need your booster to get back into the country. And I said, Dad, if I need my booster, I'm not going. I'm sorry, but I'm not going. I am not going.
No.
Because I'm not getting it.
No.
I didn't want the first one. I'm not getting the second one. That's
Did
it.
you get sick after the first one?
Oh, my God, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah, for, like, 2 weeks. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Do you think you had COVID? Or
I did have COVID.
Yeah.
I know I had COVID. But then I got the shot, and I still got sick.
Wow.
It was horrible.
That shit doesn't make any sense to me.
And I'm seeing all this stuff now about, like, the vaccine causing potentially, like, infertility. And that is, like, my worst fucking fear ever. And I also have PCOS, so that's already, like, a fertility issue.
Oh, no.
So now with the shot, I'm just like, no, I'm not getting it. I didn't even want the first one.
Do you feel like you have any, like, long-term side effects or anything from getting the first shot?
I don't think from the shot, but when I had COVID, I lost my taste and my smell for, like, the longest time. That was horrible. I was eating raw onion, like raw red onion, to see if I had any taste. Nothing. Couldn't even taste it.
For how long?
Probably 2 weeks.
Okay.
Mine was like 2 months.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's how Tyler's was.
Yeah. It was, well, smell 10 months. 10.
See, smell, I don't have back
Wait,
yet.
what?
Yeah. I got it back when I got COVID the second time. It was so weird. The second day of my COVID, the second time, like Christmas, when everybody had it Christmas, I got my smell back. It was the weirdest shit. That's why I know it's man-made. Like, a real virus doesn't, like, okay, let's lose your smell and then let's bring it back. Like, what the fuck is going on?
You lost it for 10
months, dude. It was the weirdest thing. Like, and it was scary because then I would, like, have, like, horrible nightmares, like my house was on fire or something, and you couldn't smell.
What?
That's the weirdest. Yeah, you never think of that until you lose a smell or something.
Oh my God.
I was so scared. Like, I was like, what if my house is on fire? I can't even smell it or anything. Like, it was
That is
weird.
so scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it around Christmas, and anytime I smell a bad smell, it smells the exact same. Like, I can finally smell my perfume again only some days, but I don't really, like, I can't walk into the store and smell something, like a bakery or something like that.
Yeah,
Did you have it recently?
Like Christmas, so, yeah. But then, anytime I smell anything bad, it is the same smell, and it, like, makes me want to vomit because I've just been smelling it forever.
I totally agree that it's, like, man-made.
Mm-hmm.
I'm, like, so over it, honestly. Like,
Me too.
so fucking over it.
This war, this Ukraine-Russian war, it's horrible, but I do feel like there's a conspiracy, something going behind this, like everything I'm reading, that with the biolabs are in Ukraine and everything.
Oh, really?
That's what I've been reading, and everywhere that they bombed were American, like, biolabs. I don't know. That's what I'm
You're
reading.
going to have me going home now, like, looking up conspiracy.
She's like, I can't go out later. I'm on my couch. And it's your doing, so you can't be mad.
Conspiracy theories.
Literally, I've been
I'll get the full report for you.
yeah, and honestly, like I've been really looking into it. So I'm like really into it. I don't know why. But I really do believe that there's something else going on. And it's weird that this war starts happening and then COVID's like not even talked about anymore. It's like, where is it? Like it's not here anymore.
It's like one really bad thing happens, and then they make people do crazy things for that. And then as soon as most people do it, it's like, just kidding. Now this is happening.
COVID's back.
And now people aren't like paying attention enough or whatever the case may be. So round 2 of COVID.
Yep.
Like,
yeah.
Just looking at the bombings real quick. From what I found so far, it seems to be a little disinformation getting spread around.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, there's like NBR, BBC. There's a bunch of like Washington Post. They're all claiming that it was like propaganda sent from like the right just to get people all riled up.
Okay. Well, I'm riled up.
well, it worked.
Well, it worked because I'm riled up. I'm riled up.
But there is a lot of bombings and like stuff going on right now. It's crazy over there.
Yeah.
And it's-
actually, go ahead.
It's crazy because we kind of stopped hearing about it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's not in the media anymore. It was hot for a minute, and that's it.
Yep.
I'm really confused on what's going on over there. I don't even know. I feel like we have no idea what the fuck is going
The
on over
Oscars
there.
took over.
Yeah. All I know
Oh,
is
yeah,
that
that's a new thing. Right?
well, yeah, true. The Oscars now.
Kanye West.
The only thing I do know is that all my Russian model friends, like they were kicked off OnlyFans and everything. So
Why?
because they're not allowed to the bank system, they're not allowed to send money to Russia. So if you're a Russian, you're not getting paid. You can't get paid. So they had to delete like all of their OnlyFans, all like Pornhub. I mean, I'm not on Pornhub, but like everything like that.
So people are losing their jobs, basically.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Are they ever going to be able to get it back?
I guess if the war stops and everything, but Russia, like Putin, I don't know. Like nobody obviously likes him. So
Right.
it's going to be up to Putin, I guess. I have no idea. I don't know what's going to happen.
That is wild.
Yeah.
My dad's friend is a pilot. He's been a pilot for years, and where we grew up, it's like literally bumblefuck. Like they just got cell towers. Okay, it was like literally bumblefuck. So he was in a bar, I guess. Like this happened like 3 weeks ago, probably, and he started talking to like a dentist or a doctor in the area, and they got to talking about how he had family in the Ukraine that wanted to get out, like as refugees, and they didn't know how to get out. So my dad's friend knows people, obviously like airlines, and he has connections and stuff because he's been working with them forever. And he ended up getting them a plane or something. Like you can, I guess when you're a refugee, you don't have to show like your passport or like any of that stuff. So they got them on a plane and then transferred them, and they ended up in this like bumblefuck where we grew up. So now people from the Ukraine are in the small town. Like he like saved them basically, which is like so crazy. My dad was telling me that the other day, and I was like, so basically your friend is smuggling people across the border. And he was like laughing hysterically, and he's like, well, it's not like that, they're refugees. And I was like, okay, whatever. But so we're supposed to go to Germany, and I'm like, well, you better tell your friend that if we need to get the fuck up out of there, he better come fly and get us.
Right.
I'm not getting
Smuggle
stuck
me,
over there.
Smuggle me back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Which is so crazy.
But that's
So-
also like, which is weird. Like we can smuggle refugees over here with no COVID or with no COVID vaccines or anything.
That's
But then
exactly-
I can't even leave my own country to go on vacation.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I said that to him. I was like, so they didn't have to like show proof of vaccination or none of that. And he was like, no, they're refugees. Okay, well, what the fuck? I'm a refugee and I want to go to fucking Italy, okay?
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is crazy.
Right.
I feel like we're living in like a fake world.
Yeah.
No, there's actually like conspiracy.
It's like a
conspiracy
simulation.
thing. They
Yeah.
literally believe that it's like a simulation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know about all that.
That's like
but
crazy, but there's like literally people that believe that.
yeah.
Are you into conspiracy theories?
Sometimes if I get like looking into it like on occasion, what's the one with like Beyonce and like all the famous people, the Illuminati.
Yeah.
Like I totally think that's true.
I think it is.
Oh, I
too.
think it is too. Yeah.
And then you go on like YouTube and you watch these like videos and then like slow down like Beyonce's eyes while she's performing and then like change color and I'm like
A
you
lizard.
can't make that up. You can't make that up.
It's not the lighting.
I fucking saw that shit. I saw her eyes turn black. Like you cannot make
I know.
They
that up.
rolled back in her head and came right back.
That
Like,
shit
I-
is
God,
creepy.
I know.
Yeah.
I
your
do believe in it.
Oh, me too. Me
Yeah.
too. What's your favorite conspiracy theory?
That
Is it
one.
that one? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You could do research on that forever.
I know.
Mhm.
There's so much stuff like so many people believe this, like wholeheartedly. Like, it's believable.
Yeah.
It is.
They said Billie Eilish like sold her soul or gave up her
Really?
soul.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that
She
one.
talks about it in her songs apparently. Adele, I think too. I could be wrong about Adele, but
Wait, that's the thing that they always like low key talk about it in their songs.
Yeah, it's like what the fuck is going on? Are you
Right.
supposed to be talking about it? Are you trying to make fun of us? Like, what's going on? You know? I don't know.
My favorite thing is when you like watch the video on this conspiracy theory and they'll like reverse the people's lyrics, like that's like a real thing, and like make it say something
Yes.
in reverse.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm sure that's what they were doing.
they'll like
but I
dissect
believe
it and make a whole story. Right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
My favorite is the Avril Lavigne one.
What's that?
No.
They say like Avril Lavigne was actually like killed like maybe like 10 to 15 years ago, and it's like a new Avril Lavigne, and like her like stunt double basically took her whole persona, like literally her whole family like took in this other Avril Lavigne because this other girl was like doing impersonations of Avril Lavigne and doing her own little concerts, but like saying she wasn't Avril Lavigne. But then they're saying like it's literally like she died and they hid it and they didn't want anybody to know because Avril Lavigne was making so much money that they didn't want to fuck up the money, and this other girl already sang like her and everything, so they didn't want to lose money, so they literally like
paid her to be a
Yeah.
doppelganger.
Wait, that's crazy. There's
and
a
because they
couple.
say that she's not really punk anymore, like her
Uh-huh.
if you see pictures of this so-called before and after, you could I don't know, it kind of creeps me out if you
Isn't
really
that-
get lost in the sauce with it.
That's kind of like the Michael Jackson thing too. And who's the other one that like something about a plane crash?
Aaliyah?
Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Like, aren't those conspiracy theories
Yeah.
also? Like that Michael Jackson's still alive and all this stuff.
Yeah.
What? I
Yeah.
didn't hear those.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I didn't hear any of those.
It's always like the people fake their death,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and then they're like,
But I feel like people get upset and then they're like, oh, they have to still be alive. Like, I want to still hear their music or their shows or this and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It obviously gets a little out of hand. Like, obviously, Michael Jackson, I think, is
Yeah.
unfortunately
that
passed
to
away. Yeah.
I think we can lay that one to rest.
Right.
But, I mean, I don't know. This Avril Lavigne one's a little sketch. I don't know.
I think I did see a couple of videos on that. I didn't like look into it too much, but I think Shane Dawson had a video on that. I could be wrong, but it did like hold my attention.
Yeah, I can't make it to dinner tonight. I gotta look at some stuff.
I got some snooping to do.
Just kidding.
So you also said you were going to Germany?
Yeah. I want to hear about that.
Yeah.
What happened
You
with
said
your
that you
long
found
lost
your
Do
sister.
you really want to hear this story?
Yes.
I didn't know you
My
had a
father's
sister.
gonna kill me. I literally texted him on the way over here, and I was like, he texts me every single morning. He's so sweet. Like, good morning. He texts me good night every single night still. Like, he's so sweet. So he's like, good morning. Like, what is planned for your day? And I was like, I'm going to do a podcast today. And he's like, oh, good. Send him the podcast when this comes out. And he's like, I can't believe you talked about that.
Hello, Daddy.
So, how many months ago was this? I literally don't even know. Probably less than 6 months ago.
Okay.
Probably about 6 months ago. My dad comes over to my apartment. It's just my sister. I have one younger sister, and Tyler and me. And he comes over and he's like acting so weird. Like, I could just tell something was off. He was like on his phone, like behind the island, like texting, and like he's never like that. So we knew something was going on, and you could tell he was like nervous. So he comes around the island and he was like, you guys might want to sit down. And we're
Oh,
like,
God.
what?
You're like, who died?
Yeah, I'm like, what? So me and my sister are like, okay, what the fuck? And we sit on the couch. I sat on the floor. She sat on the couch. And he's like, I have to tell you something. And I don't want you guys to, like, hate me. And we're like, what the fuck? I'm thinking he got someone pregnant. But then I'm like, no, my dad's definitely not fucking doing that. So what could this be? Like, I don't understand. So he's like, basically, you have a sister. And we're like, the fuck? Like, what do you mean we have a sister?
Like this one right next to me?
Right? I was like, what do you, like, I don't understand. Like, what? He's like, yeah, she, lives in Germany. And we're like, what the fuck are you talking about right now? And she's also 35. And I'm like, what? I don't understand. So he, like, starts telling us this story. Me and my sister are literally just, like, so nonchalant. So we're like laughing. We're like not mad at all. We're like, what do you mean? Like, I don't understand. Tyler's sitting there and he's like, me and Abby are just like hysterically laughing. Like, you're joking, right? So I guess when my dad was stationed, he was in the army when he got this woman pregnant. I guess he was like 23. And when he was stationed over there in the army, he got someone pregnant. And then left and came back home. So he was never in her life. Like, I don't even think he ever knew her name. Like, they never spoke, nothing. She's been trying to get in touch with him for years, I guess. And my mom has known about this. I guess my dad found out when the woman got pregnant, and they came to like an agreement because my dad didn't want us to know that they were never going to tell us about it. And she's just like never going to be in our lives, whatever. So her name is Tanya. She's been trying to get in touch with my father for years. And they finally connected. And then my dad decided to tell us like 6 months ago. And he wants to go over and visit her now. She has a son. She just had her second baby.
Wow.
Like, we've talked to her. We chatted a while for like a couple of times. Like, we would FaceTime like occasionally. Like, she's so sweet. The craziest thing is my dad was like, yeah, she's been following you on social media for like 2 years. And I'm like, what?
Oh my
Like, how
God.
weird is that? Excuse me, what?
So
I'm like, what does she look like? Pulled up a picture of her. When I tell you she is the spitting image of my father, it's weird. Me and my sister look like my mom. Tanya, literally my father. It's so crazy. It
That's
is the
wild.
craziest thing. And her 2 sons look exactly like my dad when he was a kid. Like, it could be my dad as a baby.
Wow. Yeah.
So he wants to go over and visit her. We're going over for 2 weeks.
How do you feel about going over there? Are you nervous, excited?
I just feel like I'm such a home. Like, 2 weeks is a long time.
Yeah.
And also, it's like weird. Like, I like to travel with Tyler now just because when you're with someone for so long, it's like you want to experience those things with them.
Right.
And it's weird because he's not coming. So it's going to be like just my dad, my sister, which is fine, obviously, because it would be like a little overwhelming with, like, let me just bring our whole family over.
Yeah.
But she's so excited. She's so sweet. We've talked to her. I'm really excited for my dad, mostly because, like, he hasn't been in her life for 35 years. And there's, like, a lot to unpack there. And I'm excited because I, like, want to investigate. Like, I want to interrogate her. Like, did you know about us? How long? What happened? Did you know when you were little? Like, I just want to, like, know every single detail, her side of the story, more than what my dad told us, you know? Like, I want to know why he left. Like, is what he's telling us true completely? Or is he just trying to, like, protect us?
Right.
You know?
And, like, sugarcoat it?
Yeah. So it'll be fun. Her husband is an American football coach. She speaks, like, a little bit of American, like English, but she needs help sometimes. So we'll, like, be talking and she'll, like, try to be like, like, try to, like, think of the word, and we have to, like, put the word in her mouth. It's so cute.
Aww.
But yeah, I'm a little nervous because of everything going on and, like, the COVID thing getting back in. So he's, like, rushing it. Do your parents do this too? They're, like, scared and, like, think they're never going to be able to do something ever again?
Because of COVID?
No, because they're, like, getting
older.
older.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, my parents a little bit, but only because they recently, like, they divorced when I was 21, like, later on in my life. So, and they were together since they were 14, my parents. So,
God.
my parents are only 46.
Very
But,
young.
yeah, so my mom now, both my parents, my mom's remarried, my dad is single, and they're both just experiencing life now. They're like,
Yeah.
come on, Sam, winery this weekend. We're going to
Yeah.
5-1. I'm like, let's relax. I've been going to winery, so I'm sorry about you guys. You guys are just experiencing life, but I've been experienced.
Wait, that's so cute, though.
Yeah, like, all the time. Like, when they first broke up, my mom was like, all right, Sam, what are we doing? Can I go, like, bar hopping with you? I'm like, Mom.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're like, sure, but stop.
Yeah, literally.
That's so cute. So I think my dad's just, like, doesn't think he's ever, like, he doesn't know when the next opportunity is that he's going to be able to go over there. So he's, like, trying to rush it. Like, I just found out about this the other week, and he wants to go in, like, 2 months. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Calm down. Pump the brakes.
Oh, he's just excited.
Yeah. So he's excited. He doesn't think that he's ever going to go back. And I'm like, what do you think? You're only going to see this person
Yeah.
one time in your life?
I'm going to fly all the way over there, but that's it. It's done
Yeah,
after that. I'm
right?
just going to say, hi, nice to meet you, I guess.
Right? Literally. Nice to meet you.
Right.
Like, I'm an aunt now. It was so weird.
Oh.
Oh,
And I'm
yeah.
also the middle child. And they say, like, different things about, like, the oldest child and the middle child. And my sister was like, oh, so you're the middle child. That makes sense.
Uh-huh.
And
Do
I'm
you
like,
feel like middle child things portray, I guess, is the right word to you now? Or do you?
I mean, I think the middle child is always, like, the trouble child.
I guess.
That's what my sister said. I don't know if that's, like, actually a thing. But that would make sense because I was fucking a mess in high school. Like, I was definitely that. And like Tanya's like so put together, like so like she has her doctorate, she like has a family now. She did what she was supposed to. My sister's also kind of doing that, but I was the one that was like changing majors and changing colleges and doing all this crazy shit and driving off the road drunk and, you know, getting like all this stupid shit that your parents don't want you to do. That was me. So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I definitely agree. Yeah, I'm the middle too.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm the odd one, as
Yeah.
my family calls it.
Really?
Or yeah, I'm like the different one. Yeah, I kind of like went like my own way, went outside of like the norm, I guess. Yeah.
That's so crazy. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Well, that's exciting. I'm excited to see.
I'll let you know if I have to get smuggled back.
Yeah.
Right. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
We'll
Stay
come
tuned.
pick you up.
All right. So we might have to end this off here.
Right.
We'll plug your social medias, Yaeger. Alexandra.
I just wanted you to say it.
I know. I'm like, but on social media, what is your social medias?
Everything is Alexandra Yaeger.
Okay.
Yaeger, Yaeger.
Yaeger.
Yeah.
She might have an OnlyFans sometime if she doesn't get the ring.
Yes,
So
stay tuned. Oh, I
Stay
also put a
tuned.
time limit on that. So like before summer. So
Oh.
that's coming up.
Uh-oh.
It's coming up.
Okay.
Tik Tok.
And it
All
sounds
right.
like you're gonna get proposed to in your living room since you don't go out.
Listen,
She's gonna propose to you after this episode.
Right.
He's like, no, bitch, your titties are not going online. Those are mine.
Right.
But all right, well, thank you for coming.
Thank you for
us.
having me.
Yes, and have a good day. We're gonna go to dinner later. Might
Yes.
see some behind the scenes of that.
Right.
Have a nice day.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Let's hear it. What is it?
Boosted, bitch.
What's up, guys? It's Mer.